Have you ever wanted to learn how these channels create their hyper-realistic Pokemon evolution videos? My name is Professor Dex, and today I am going to show you how I create and develop my own hyper-realistic Pokemon evolution videos using free AI software. A lot of these tools are completely free to use, but if you want to create highly detailed and intricate evolution sequences, then stick around till the end. Okay, so these Pokemon evolution shorts are so much fun to make, and today I will be showing you the entire process step by step. This will be a Totodile to Feraligatr sequence, and you won't believe how the finished product came out. First things first, you're going to want to start with some high-quality images. There are plenty of high-end, free-to-use image generators out there, but I've found that Midjourney creates the best-looking, hyper-realistic Pokemon images. You can use any chatbot you want, but again, I've found that the best generations come from Claude AI, and in a minute you're going to see why. So type Claude AI into Google, and it will take you to the splash page. Create an account if you already haven't, then go into the prompt and type something along the lines of, generate an image prompt for a hyper-realistic Totodile. Claude is pretty smart and immediately picks up what you're putting down. Just look at this image prompt. Go ahead and copy into Midjourney. Make sure your image size is set to portrait and hit enter. The AI is gonna do its thing, and soon it will be ready. For your first batch, the results may be a little wonky, so you can re-roll until you're satisfied. I lucked out and got a really nice looking Totodile on the first try. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon breeding, but I digress. Now that you have your first stage image, go ahead and move on to the second stage. In this case, it's Croconaw, the strong jaw Pokemon. Go back to Claude and ask it to generate another prompt, but this time just type, now do one for Croconaw. Claude is so smart it knows exactly what you mean, and soon you have another banging prompt to input into Midjourney. As before, copy-paste and wait for the results. Sometimes you don't luck out and it takes a few generations. When that happens, absolutely play around with the prompt and refine as needed. Try to add little details or omit details by pulling up a reference image. I'm going to share a pro tip that will make you stand out from everyone else. You can just save whatever pictures you want and move on to the video stage. But if you notice this picture of Croconaw, it still looks pretty generic. It doesn't have any iconic features, not even a red crest. So what we're going to do is open up Photoshop and try to give him some more detail. This part is totally optional, especially if you don't have Photoshop, but if you do, you'll see that touching the image up a bit really helps when we get to the finished product. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. Now he has a bright red crest just like the actual Mon. Next, we're going to repeat the same process, but this time with Feraligatr. Now comes the fun part. We have our touched up images and are ready for video generation. I use Kling AI because it gives the best free trial for amounts of credits given. Feel free to experiment with other video AI. I ended up picking up a monthly subscription for Kling just because it's so economical. Drag your first image into the window and make sure to enable Add End Frame. Then drag the second image. I would definitely recommend adding a prompt. Hit generate and let the AI cook. While we're waiting, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps out small channels such as mine. Also comment your favorite Pokemon and which evolution tree you'd like to see next. Now we have our first video clip. Repeat the same process, uploading the Croconaw pic in the first window and your selected Feraligatr in the end frame. Hit generate. Now that is dynamic. Great, now we have our clips. We're halfway done. Open up your favorite video editor and import the generated clips. The editing process is different for everyone, but you want to make sure you have the following elements. 1. Video. 2. Visual effects. 3. Sound effects. And 4. Background music. All of these elements are crucial to creating an engaging evolution sequence, so I'm going to speed run through this section and show you the finished product. I don't know about you, but this looks pretty amazing. And it's so much fun to do. Seriously, that's the only reason I'm even doing this. Well, now we have our finished video. All that's left is a little bit of polishing and then we publish. Go to Canva. I have a template already set up, but you're going to want to create a project that has the dimensions for a YouTube short. Add text however you see fit. This is my personal preference, but by all means, express your creativity. Give it a preview, and if you're satisfied, hit download. And that's all there is to it. You've created your very own hyper-realistic evolution sequence. If you stayed till the end, drop a comment and I'll even go and subscribe to your channel. Until next time, this is Professor Dex, your guide to all things AI. Goodbye.